slower paced, throw more nades, especially James, very good nade thrower. But we are going to get right into this. So here we go. Looks like we got 3 staying on OBJ, and then Wicked, Hex, and Crusader going out to the middle. Oops, sorry about the little leg there, guys. Looks like Wicked's tucking in there, and Crusader already out to the middle. And then we already got Jigsaw pushing up here in blue room. Just got a tight angle there. Maybe he can pick one. And you got Haywire on the scaffolding, and James all the way in the back there. Ghost in the back taking shots at Grimtide and that Kiat there. And Grimtide's 5th is Jerp. Spooks takes out Oaks. What an angle. And James taking on Crusader. And it's 4-4 with 4.5 minutes left. Haywire could get an angle on them, but I don't know, maybe not. Jerp taking out Jigsaw there in that window. He's only down though, so it could be an opportunity for a res. This is a good spot here from Jerp. I'm sure he's getting called out though now. And Jigsaw does get that revive, so could get that opportunity to take out Jerp now, or at least get a good call out. Mystery takes out one, and they will have the advantage here. 3 up on Mayhem and 4 up on our Volk defense from Grimtide. Starting strong and showing that rank. Looks like someone's taking shots at Boke over here. Looks like Wicked, former Animal House player. Animal House sadly retired during this season, so. See if James has a nade here. He is notorious for his nades, so could pick off Wicked. Oh, and they trade. Wicked just down, James fully dead. We'll see if Spooks comes for that revive or not. Looks like he is going to. Or maybe Mystery will. We only have 2 left up on Mayhem, and probably about to be 4 on Grimtide after this res. And it is on a south push. So we'll see how that works out. We got Jerp covering the south, but nobody really else on OBJ. So if Grimtide doesn't cover that and Jerp dies, this could be an easy cap here for Mayhem. Looks like Jerp is tucking in there. And is that a team kill there? Looks like we had a team kill from Mystery on the Spooks. Mayhem's kill count might be a little messed up there. It sounded like they were debating between 3 and 2, but oh, and Spooks gets taken out by Jigsaw, and it's a 2v2. Let's see if Wicked rotates back to OBJ. Jerp's still in this tight spot. It seems that they might not know he's there anymore. So we'll have to see Wicked kind of holding this line across the street here. Great spot from Wicked. Sorry about those lasers. I just remembered that. Derp taking out Jigsaw. All left up to Ghost, and Ghost gets taken down by Jerk with 1 minute left on the clock. Very close round there to start that match off, or scrim off. Grimtide up 1-0. If you guys have any predictions, don't forget to drop them down in the chat. Should begin to round 2 anytime now. It is the same OBJ for anyone that's new to Onward. Each team gets to defend each OBJ, and it is first 4 points on one team, and a cap is worth 2. Everything else is worth 1. So we will have to see how that goes here. We are going to be getting right into round number 2 here. So let's get into it. Oops, sorry.
Now they know where we are.
Looks like James and Haywire just covering OBJ, and then Jigsaw and Oaks kind of rotating out to see if they can catch any quick lines there. Jerp with a very long line. What a line from Jerp. Wow. That's a great line. That'll stop anybody from getting to his spot. That ended up securing the round for them there. So Crusader takes out Jigsaw there. And he's already on the roof. These are the new roofs in the update. You got this one right here, and then you got those two over there, the Kiat roof, and this roof right here on this ladder. So 4 roofs in total. I think 5 different rooftops though. So it's gonna swing. Seems GT is coming for a more aggressive attack here. James does take out Jerp though. Jerp will be returning to Grimtide this season after his suspension from the last season. Wicked Hex making his way into blue room. Mystery right around this corner. Could catch James if he's not careful. Wicked rotating in. Nade from Wicked doesn't catch anybody. Close though. James gets Mystery. Or not, gets Wicked, but Mystery takes him out. OBJ is open. Haywire's got a tight angle there. See if anybody rotates back. Haywire goes down, but it's a trade. It is a 2-on-2. GT Crusader running down the building, trying to catch up with Spooks here. Still got plenty of time on the clock. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Grimtide really making a fast push here. So we'll see if this works out for them or if Mayhem's getting tied up 1-1. Spooks rotating in close to Oaks here. very close to Oaks. Is he gonna go in the same building? I don't think so. Crusader's taken out by Ghost. What a pick there from Ghost. Looks like Spooks is going to rotate into the building with Oaks. So this could be it any minute here. Oaks does have that line right there on Spooks. So, and Spooks does get him. Oops, sorry about that. Spooks. There we go. Ghost takes out Spooks for the win on Mayhem's side, tying it up 1-1. What a kill there to wrap that round up and secure round 2 on map 1 from Mayhem there. Very nice. We will have a new OBJ on this next OBJ, the tank OBJ, all the way down, almost fully opposite side of the map here from the last one. More open, so we'll see if this goes more towards GT's favor or Mayhem's favor. So it'll be an interesting one here. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. What a great night to have a scrim. Am I right? Like every night's a great night to have a scrim. Grimtide starting on Volk for this one. We'll see if they got any quick plans here. Seems like he's just talking about last round. Maybe one of them threw their gun and it disappeared. I don't know what happened there. James and Oaks getting quick lines there. Could catch Wicked. Oaks takes out Wicked. Wicked almost got one there. But it is a 5-4 in Mayhem's favor. Very early pick there. It seems Wicked just wasn't quite ready when he was making that cross. It's quite a big loss there. Looks like we might have Crusader all the way down here. This could catch off Haywire. We'll see. Maybe Haywire will catch him here. Ooh, not quite. Crusader with the onward timing, just tucking in right away there. Making sure he doesn't get picked off. Oaks and Jigsaw throwing out smokes. Crusader takes out Ghost, and Spooks takes out James. And wow, this is really turned over here for Mayhem in this last minute, making it a 4-3 advantage for Grimtide now. Oaks takes out Jerp, Mystery takes out Jigsaw, and it is all left up to just 2 Mayhem players, Haywire and Oaks. Mystery and Spooks on OBJ, so Spooks gets taken out by Oaks. It is now a 2-on-2 with only one person relatively close to the OBJ. So, or never mind, Crusader's up on the roof actually. What a spot here from Crusader. This is a great spot. I don't know how he got up there. That might be a big mistake from Mayhem, allowing that. Haywire slowly pushing in. Oaks moving around. I guess if Oaks sees Crusader up here, he could get a little pick, but would be very difficult. Oaks sees Mystery in the blue room. Crusader takes out Haywire there. And it is just Crusader and Mystery left up versus Oaks here. Mystery tossing out a nade. Too soon, though. Oaks not quite there yet. Oaks taking those pop shots there on Mystery. Crusader still up on that roof. Great spot from Crusader, but if Mystery goes down, Oaks could find a way to get in here. Around. Mystery has pushed up a little bit closer to where Oaks' position is. He still has 2 minutes though, so we'll see here. Is Oaks gonna get taken out, or is Mystery gonna get this pick? Mystery looking away. I don't know. We will have to find out. Crusader still chilling up there. It's a great spot from Crusader. You can see pretty much everything that Mystery can over here. So and Mystery does take him out. Great pick from Mystery there. Grimtide going up 2-1. And nice little lead. Just trading Volk rounds to start though, so we'll have to see if we get some action on Marsoc here from Mayhem. They'll need to win at least one Marsoc round to secure this map, due to Grimtide having this Volk advantage. So we'll have to see how that goes for them. There's still a minute and 30 seconds almost left on the clock there. A decent amount of time, but it seems Mayhem is doing a good job of time management, just getting picked off one at a time though versus all pushing in at the same time. So it seems not Crusader. It seems GT is taking advantage of that and taking one out at a time with a tight defense, more or less, except for one or two pushing out, and just taking out one at a time. And it has been working quite well for Grimtide, so we'll see if they can keep it up or if Mayhem can lock down map 1 and just make a comeback here. Mayhem will be on Volk for this next round, so that will be interesting. Looks like we are going to be getting right into it here, so we do still have the same lineups and everything, so should be getting into it. Looks like they're going to have a tighter defense, a lot tighter than what Grimtide had. Grimtide also got the further spawn, so Mayhem could take advantage of this and cross right here. And they are going to do that. Good smoke there. We'll see if Grimtide catches this and knows that there is a few people crossing. So it looks like Spooks will catch that smoke, and he should call out the people that crossed. So we'll see if GT knows that there's two, or if maybe one will go down and the other one will just catch them all off guard. There's a interesting defensive style though, two out there instead of just a normal one. Crusader seems to really like this roof. This is his second time in a row pushing up on the roof. I mean, it does work pretty well as long as they play it right. Pick from Spooks onto James. What a pick there. Jigsaw in the blue room here. Spooks may know he's there. I don't know. He is looking over there, so could just be a little lucky. Wicked and Crusader on the roof, actually. Wow, that's interesting. Lots of smokes on OBJ. And nades. But they have no crossing lines. So they just covered up Jigsaw's spot. So this would be a great time to go for a possible cap. Oaks takes out Wicked Hex. It is getting... Mystery takes out Jigsaw. Is the cap going to come out? Spook's running down for the cap. He does get taken out. Mystery going in too. Mystery on OBJ. And he does get the cap, securing that win for Grimtide. Wow. What a mistake there from Mayhem. Just not covering that well enough. And Grimtide does take the map. Very impressive push there from Grimtide. Very aggressive too. And, I mean, Mayhem just wasn't quite ready for it. Should be getting into the next map here, so we'll have to see what it is. And we are going into Subway for this next map here. So we'll have to see how this map goes. If Grimtide's gonna secure the scrim or if Mayhem's gonna take this map and run away with it. So we will see. Looks like Grimtide's already readied up, but usually Mayhem takes a little longer to plan. Grimtide's kind of they're just here to have fun. They're doing their own thing, so we will see how that goes for them this season. Wish both teams luck for the rest of the season here. And we are going to have this basement to OBJ on Subway for our first OBJ. This time we'll have Mayhem defending, which will be a little bit interesting to see if they can hold on to that or not. But looks like we had everyone ready up here, so we'll get right into it any minute. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. It's much appreciated. I'm trying to grow the Onward community even more. After this new update, hopefully it attracts some more players and we get a more wider audience of players and teams in VRML. We are going to be getting right into this, so let's get it. Here we go. In round one, Mayhem putting Haywire and James up the stairs there. Ghost looking like he's going to cover red room. We'll see if there's any C4s. Just a nade? Is that the nade that he's holding? Yeah, just a nade. Or no, never mind. A smoke and a C4. There we go. Let's put a camera on that there. We'll see if that ends up getting anyone or not. Haywire takes a mystery there. And trades with Crusader. Crusader is fully down. Ghost can get this res though. Spook's also up there. Jerp take it out. Jix.
Kill one north.
Haywire taking out Jerp though. And Spooks does take out Haywire on that stairs there. James having to revive himself. We do have nobody on OBJ. Interesting play from Mayhem. We'll see how that works out for him. How did Jerp get up here? It's a very interesting question. I don't know. Did that not? How did that not kill Spooks, bro? What the heck? Wicked getting taken out by Oaks, though. Spooks taking out James. It was all left up to him with Ghost and Oaks just being the last two up on Mayhem. Still nobody really on OBJ. I mean, Ghost kind of has it covered, but if Spooks throws some smokes, he could get a cap. Oh, it looks like he's going to go down through the basement. Might come out red room. That could be an advantage from Ghost here. So we'll see if he can catch one with that C4 and red, which would be a huge, huge play. Why don't we jump over to that, actually? Oh! What a C4 from Ghost onto Spooks, securing that round. Wow. Great job from Ghost. It is 1-0. Going into map 1. We'll see if Mayhem can clutch this and take over. It will be an interesting one here. And these are two maps that Mayhem, I believe, wanted to pick. So losing that first one is difficult, but having another map that they wanted to pick, Subway, up next, and they get to start on Volk, could give them a huge advantage. So we'll see how that works out for Grimtide. Still a lot of time left on the clock, though, for Grimtide's push there. They had still 3.5 minutes to execute that, but just didn't quite use it all up and kind of got taken out too fast. We are getting into round 2 here on map 2 Subway. So if you're just tuning in, welcome, and we are going to get right into it.
If I get to red room and you guys hear gunfire, I'm gonna try to get them to use all their util.
Mayhem looking like a 5-man down below here. We'll see if Jerp can get them all. Nope. Jerp getting taken out. Crusader also there, though. And gets taken out by James. And it is a 4v3. I don't know who went down there on Mayhem. It was an interesting one there. Interesting tactics from Grumtide, pushing out too early. And Mayhem left up with 4 there. We have nobody on OBJ, nobody even near OBJ, or anywhere close for that matter. So they could literally just run out of red room and cap, but we'll see. Maybe Mystery will figure this out. Or Wicked. Or Spooks. But Mayhem could get a very easy cap here if they just like run out. GC with a very open defense, and it seems that they don't notice at all that nobody is on OBJ. Still with a very tight defense here. Who knows? Maybe they'll figure out that all three of them are above and literally nobody is underground. So James pushing in a little bit. Mystery. There we go. Mystery pushing down. Finally. On to OBJ there. That could have been scary for GT if they went 3 zip on Subway to start it out. We'll see if Mayhem, though, can recover from last map when they got capped on there, which was not great for them. But good callouts there from Mayhem. Seems they're very organized on this map. So maybe they'll just take it over here. Jigsaw pushing out of Red Room. If he takes out Mystery, this could be huge.
Where do you want this? Try to get it, you know where the first ramp is? Try to get it past the first ramp if you can. If not, we can swap. Okay, now just wait for C4s, wait for C4s. I'm gonna put a flash.
Very good coordination from Mayhem there. Great callouts. A nade going out into that smoke. Another flash jumping out there. If Mystery peeks out, he could get a few of them here. We'll see what he does. Takes out one, but Ghost gets taken out. Or Ghost, sorry. Takes out one, but Ghost gets the refrag. And Wicked rushing down quick there. Looks like they saw Wicked. Wicked rotates off OBJ, though. And then slowly back onto OBJ. They're on a nade, or never mind, it was a flash. And that might be a nade. Could catch Ghost. Ooh. And Mayhem wins their Marsoc. Taking over there. Great job from Mayhem. Securing 2-0 on Subway there. Yes, this is a scrim. Not sure quite what you mean there. You should push N from Grimtide. But thank you guys for tuning in, jumping in the chat. Really appreciate it. So it should be, got a new OBJ for this next one here, which will be interesting. It is our platform OBJ, just right above our basement OBJ. And this one's always fun to attack. You get a couple different spots that you can cap from. So, will be interesting. We are going to be getting right into this here, so. And we do have Mayhem on defense this round. So. And we do have a round reset from Grimtide there, so. We are going to. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like not all the Grimtide players got in there, so they're all readied up, and we're going to be getting back into it. So here we go. Here is a better look at the platform OBJ there.
Back to sail, back to sail.
I'm gonna sprint up the south stairs, throw this, and then just run.
So this will be a good one here.
They're gonna give away our spawn. No, stop that, stop that, stop that. Here, Joey, you'll be, if James doesn't tell you, you'll be in that track next to that train, looking underneath the, through those bench stairs. You'll see a little spot you can see. Hey, I'm doing this.
Sorry about that game audio, Jimmy. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Great C4 there. I'll mark that. Maybe we'll see some more C4 kills. We'd have 2 coming up from basement. Nobody really watching it, but maybe a little bit from Jigsaw. But other than that, not really anybody watching that door. Yeah, just Jigsaw. So if they get past him, it'll be difficult to kind of close that off. Ghost could catch Mystery on north.
It's not too bad.
Not the closest one to north, the second one. On the right side.
And Ghost got called out. We'll see if that pays off here for Mystery. Ghost takes out Wicked. Ghost takes out Mystery. 5-3 in Mayhem's favor there. Crusader with smoke out. A few smokes out. And a flash. And James takes him out with a nade. Great job from James. Wonderful nade. Still doing great job of pre-firing though. After giving up that first calf, they do not want to have that happen again. Jerp looks like he might be looting body here. Crusader's still only down though. We'll see if James will finish this off or not. And that nade somehow did not finish him off. I don't know how, but
One's near objective, he just tried to chuck a frag at me. I think he's down.
I threw another grenade in there. Maybe from.
Ghost could catch Jerp here. Yep, he does, and Mayhem takes the win. 3-0 in Mayhem's favor. Great job from Mayhem there. Hopefully the game audio is a little better there. Sorry about that, guys. I think I fixed this. So should work out. Hopefully I could, if you guys like this, hopefully I can get some more streams in soon in the future here. Would be very nice to hang out with all the viewers for another night. Grimtide had another, or was it, yeah, Grimtide had another fast push there on that last round, which was a little interesting. There's still had so much time left on the clock, but like Crusader just went all smokes, but he didn't really run out there for the cap at all. So just ended up getting taken out by a great nade from James. James kind of doing his thing there. He's known for his nades. We are going to be getting right into this, so let's get it. We do have Grimtide on defense here. We could go into Horseshoe. Looks like we might have another 5-man basement. Yeah, we do. Mayhem tasting. Oh, sorry, never mind. Mayhem testing out the basement push. This is a very interesting one most of the time. It's always it always works very well or never works. So also quick little sponsor here. We got
One on security. One on security.
make sure you guys use James Boak's stock, the Boak stock. A very great stock. I personally use it and it is a great. It takes out 2.
One down.
Fuck you, James.
Why would you sit there knowing that I'm here?
Boak kind of rubbing it in.
Kill one at the top of service.
Wow. Let's start here from Mayhem. Let's see what they do.
Me on stairs.
Yeah. Did hit?
I'm gonna smoke you.
Did it?
I'm gonna smoke you to the
His gun
left,
came
and
to
then
the
you
floor,
can.
yeah. He came flying through the floor.
Must wonder if he was
I'm gonna
flipping.
smoke. Here, there's a smoke on the ground. You can put it where you want.
Yeah.
Full flank, full flank, full flank!
Was Haywire not watching it?
Wicked. Takes out Ghost.
Trade flank, trade flank.
Jigsaw takes out 1. Mystery with a nade. Doesn't get anybody. Mayhem with 3 up though.
Could be Lima 3 guys now.
Looks like a few got taken out by a flank.
Come on.
Into you two.
Frag.
We'll see if James has another util here that he can toss on Crusader's down body. Oh, great smoke from James. Crusader not really giving any callouts. Could be dangerous. James kind of pushed back a little bit. Spooks and Mystery still up on this side. I don't think Mystery will go for this res on Crusader. It's so dangerous. Oaks and Jigsaw coming up through red. So that'll be an interesting play. We'll see if Mystery goes for the res or not. Nope, bleeds out. Oak.
Where?
Another smoke right on Mystery spot. He can't see a thing. But he does get pre-fired by Mystery. So there's a 2-on-2. We'll see if Mayhem can wrap it up here in the basement, or oh, 2 rough nades, or a rough nade and a flash there. Ended up hitting 2 posts. Spook's here watching this basement. Mystery also kind of back there. We'll see if maybe he'll go for a flank like Wicked did and get them both. One minute and 30 seconds left up on the clock. Spook's covering the south pop-up, but nobody covering the north pop-up, and Oaks is going over there. So, we'll see what happens here. Do have an interesting spot here from Spooks. He has a C4 on him, but still on him. We'll see what he does with that. Oaks moving around. Jigsaw maybe possibly going back to pop up. Spooks takes out Oaks on the far pop up. Jigsaw looks like he's gonna come up this pop up here. Could get taken out by Mystery if he's not careful. He does get taken out by Mystery.
Seriously, good fucking hold.
And Grimtide does take their first point on Subway. But then Mayhem will now be on Volk, so we'll see what Grimtide's going to do about that. Could just switch out maps. So Grimtide win map 1 4-1, and then Mayhem going back and win map 2 4-1. So will be kind of interesting there. We'll be right back though, guys. Just gonna go to a quick intermission here. Alright, we're getting back into this. We have the North Star OBJ. We'll see what Grimtide does here. A cap would give them a pretty solid few rounds there. So
back left, like on the prone pot, like on the prone spot.
James with another nade.
Might have caught up on the roof.
Oh, it lands next to Jerp, but doesn't quite get him. Ghost takes out Crusader and moves to the dumpster. Takes out another one.
Flashing.
Back left, deep.
I'm gonna grab another.
Few great picks there from Ghost. Grimtide falling apart, just 2 left up. With Mayhem still having 5. James getting ready to throw another util. He takes out Jerp! Wow. Jerp gets taken out and then a trade, so he will not be getting rezzed. What a nade. Just what a nade. I mean, that is so impressive. James, the notorious nade thrower. Man, 4,
Grab the flash up on rookie.
1.5 here. Wicked coming back for a revive though. And James takes out Jerp.
Maybe
So
minus trap here. That does look like more bodies, but assume -2.
up 4-1. Wicked came for the res, but didn't get it because James just finished that body right before. Oak's all the way back in this tunnel, very far, all the way back. Now we got Wicked moving in on James. So ended up being a 4-man and then a 5-man. So let's see what Wicked does. Looks like he's gonna go back. Not gonna mess with the wrath of James Boak. Haywire Bubble sitting on those turnstiles there. Could catch any movement on main platform. Wicked coming down Horseshoe. Could get called out by Oaks if Oaks has really insane hearing. Probably not though. It is a 4-on-1. Wicked has 2 minutes left to do something here, so. And Oaks is gonna take him out. Mayhem securing the map 4-1. Great job from Mayhem overall. So it's officially tied up. Mayhem with 1 map, Grimtide with 1 map, and even the final score is tied up. So this is going to come down to map 3, so make sure you guys stay tuned to watch this last map. We'll see what we got here. We're going to have a larger map for this next map. If anyone can guess, it's Abandoned. So we'll see how this goes here. Might go into a little quick timeout here. We'll be right back though. Stay tuned.
Prepare to die. Prepare to die. Prepare to die.
Okay, welcome back. If you guys are just tuning in, we got map 3 Abandoned. All scores all tied up. So let's get right into it here. This map is a little lighter, so hopefully it doesn't hurt you guys' eyes too much here.
Alright, let's go.
I don't know if I can turn that down at all, so.
I know I'm gonna get fucking sniped in the spot, but it's wanna call it
Grimtide spawning right behind apartments. Not a great spawn. Personally, my least favorite of the 3 spawns. Get 3 spawns kind of on each side of the apartment. One right behind center, one behind this one, and that they got, and then one over here, which is a quick spawn, easier spawn. Boke takes out Jerp there on that little cross in the valley.
Let someone say to mush
Good
that
pick
cross.
there. Haywire crossing already.
3-story, northeast.
Spook's got this nice little spot down here by this dumpster. So he again is running the C4 on the chest. We'll see how good his C4 tossing skills are.
Whose nade was that?
Mystery moving around, getting closer to this wall here. We'll see if he can peek up and get any picks. Mystery taking out Haywire. Looks like we have 3 that have rotated on the Mayhem side up here, but 2 far north. And Jigsaw just making his way around Spooks. We'll see what Spooks does to retaliate here. Mayhem should be favored on this map due to kind of a more long-range experience over Grimtide. From Grimtide's huge roster changes recently, where they have really changed things up a lot. So we'll see what happens with that. Mayhem down to 3 after taking out that first guy. Lost a couple to Mystery. So Wicked, former Animal House player, tucked up in those double stack there. Double stack pizza boxes. Jigsaw still crawling down right along the bottom of pipes next to Spooks. See Spooks there. What is Spooks doing? Interesting. Mayhem just up to their 3 in the north here, or not north, south. I think I've been saying north for the past 2 minutes. Man, they really lightened up this map a lot. Not great for casting anymore. Got the brightness so high, it's can't even see any of the stuff. It's very bright. Guess I can see James making his way to Crack House, or I should say hole in the wall building. Oh, flash from Jigsaw.
He might be on an objective. I just got flashed.
So taking out Crusader.
On pipe, once. I'm getting shot at. I don't know where. Flash.
James takes out Mystery. They're crashing back because Spooks is saying there might be one on OBJ. Keeps getting flashed. C4 taken out. Jigsaw.
Minus.
Is a 2-on-1
Yeah, it's just us. 1 minute left.
against Ghost up there. So Spook's taking some pop shots. Ghost only has 40 seconds left to get down that hill, so we'll see if Spooks lets him or not. Time. Yep, Grimtide takes him out. And Grimtide's starting off 1-0 on Abandoned. I know what happened last time they started off 1-0. That ends so pretty, but it was the same way for Mayhem, so we'll see what happens. This will be a very interesting OBJ. Definitely a lot of things that could go wrong and a lot of things that could go very right. So we'll have to see. Make sure you guys stay tuned so you can find out. Once again, thank you guys for jumping in. I really appreciate it. Looks like we are going to be getting into round number 2. So
Yep. Sit 'em, stop
get
that.
into it.
Just make
Yeah,
sure you're not
don't-
supposed to something else, but yeah.
Don't put your gun down for a good. Don't put your gun down for a good bit. I would
Just
say.
click this. I think right side of this is okay.
That is a nice angle from Haywire there. Where did GT spawn? Same spawn. The unlucky spawn. Let's see what Oaks does. See what Oaks does with this information here. Looks like a lot of them are going out far. And then a few are behind apartments. Crusader and Mystery. So, man, they need to get rid of the brightness on this map. For the casters. The caster community. As some might say, it's too bright. We do have one Volk all the way north. Whoops. All the way north. So, we'll see what Ghost does. He's got an interesting position. It's a very good position, though.
Yeah, I currently have their cross from apartments down into the bottom side of pipes.
James has to be careful there. He could get taken out by the 2 in Valley. Reaper and Crusader.
One up. Go both, go both. Fuck, I'm in a bad spot here.
And James gets taken out by Crusader there on a dangerous push. So, not too great for Mayhem on their Volk start there. Ghost takes out Mystery though. Maybe he'll get another one.
Shit, he's in fucking Valley right now. Aaron, go Pat, sorry.
Oh. Crusader just threw his gun to run away from a nade.
I'm not peeking him anymore. I'm gonna adjust my line. Okay, I did get a -1. What do we need watching? Do we see this front side cover?
Wicked made his way all the way up onto OBJ already. It's pretty darn close considering just got Haywire and Oaks there in 3-story. And then I guess you got Jigsaw here, so Got 3 people near OBJ for the most part. You got Oaks over here, or Ghost over here. Sorry.
I don't let them go path. Watch go path. I can watch if they come down from pipes. If they come from the below, like silos up to OBJ, if they go from silo or from pipes onto OBJ on that wall, I won't be able to see them. Okay. Let me just hold. Let time crunch. That sniper's gonna probably wait.
Dude! Oh my god, my boundary almost sold me.
Say they're having boundary issues. Interesting. Boundary issues in the last map. Ghost moving down on this little brick wall, or rock wall here, I guess, not brick wall. We'll see what happens over there. Do have Wicked and stuff getting pretty darn close to OBJ.
I'll contest them from 3-story if they get up there, but you're gonna have to not die while they're doing that.
Wicked takes him out.
One dead, another 3-story, one on pipes.
Wicked going for the kills rather than the cap. So we'd have to get past Jigsaw for the cap. So what's happening down here? Oh, a Crusader there.
Minus south. OBJ
Ghost
focus, OBJ focus.
takes the south out. Spook's moving up. Jerp on Oaks. Takes him out. Uh-oh. Three seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And Grimtide takes too long. Mayhem securing that round. Great hold from Mayhem there. A little close, but still succeeded. So, good job from Mayhem. We'll have a different OBJ now. Looks like we got the hole in the wall OBJ inside the crack house there. It's a very interesting one. It's one of my favorite, especially if you get quick spun. It's fun to defend and attack. Gets interesting. So let's get right into it.
I'm going to
Let's see what some quick callouts are like.
I'm gonna go check which one with whoever, and then I'm gonna go play on apartment side.
I'll be a little aggressive on apartment side.
Wicked, I shot you like in the hip once.
Oh, they did get quick spawn. Why am I going over there? I just can't see them. A little trade going out. Need a little off target. Haywire takes out GT. Wicked there. And Mystery gets taken out by Haywire. What a nade. Crusader takes out James though. There's Crusader over here. Right on the rock. Crusader looks like he's glitching around a little bit. So that's a little interesting. Spook's moving out. Getting taken out too. Nobody on OBJ at all. This could be terrible.
I think he dropped.
Could be real bad here for Crusader if he doesn't get back.
One inside objective.
He does get back just in time. There's a defensive smoke out. Mayhem with 3 up, so Oaks and Haywire are moving in. Crusader last up on Grimtide. Mayhem could get their Marsoc round here.
You find me on the north door, west door.
Haywire in blue room. Could get picked here. If he's not careful. Could get picked by Crusader. Crusader saw him. And he trades. What a trade. I don't know how he saw him there then. Mayhem gets a Marsoc. Could be huge. They're up 2-1. Just gotta hold Volks now. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Should be getting into it any minute here, so you guys stay tuned. Should be
Just walk down the
Nade on the
objective.
ground. Nade on the ground.
Free firing no matter what. Free firing no matter what.
Oaks making his way down. Let's see if he can get there in time. Grimtide did not get quick spawn. Let's take a little look out on there. On the inside of Mayhem's defense here.
Let me on him. Alright, now, Haywire, go.
Sorry about the lighting, guys. Next time I'll try to leave and rejoin. Like James said there, the night vision on and off is not working very well, so we'll just have to be bright for the rest of this cast. But Hopefully next cast I could fix that issue a little bit better. Wicked moving up. Already pretty close, honestly. Could get caught off guard by Ghost though. He's not careful.
Freaking AT there, dude. Holy shit.
Does get caught by
-1,
Ghost.
-1.
Wicked. Kind of being a little dangerous there. Ghost with good pick. Let's see if Mystery follows his footsteps.
The, 3-story or pipes region.
Haywire takes a jerp. Great pick there.
Team of 3.
Spooks up on the hill. I don't know how the heck he got there. He's past James. James literally looks up. Let's see Spooks.
Jack.
He takes him out.
-1 up at the castle thing. He got past Oaks. Not sure how.
Spooks only down though.
Minus another one. Lima 2? Or
Great
no,
job
Lima
there
1.
from Ghost taking out another guy. Oaks takes a Crusader, running up. Great pick there. Man wins 3-1. All they have to do is just take one more round and it's over. So we'll see what GT does here. We do have the center warehouse OBJ. You get two, or no, you get 4 entrances, each side door facing east and west, and then the 2 windows north and south. So this is a more interesting one. And you get the tunnel underneath. So if you get in there, you can cap from there. It's very useful. So we'll have to see how each team uses it. But we do have Grimtide on defense, so we'll see if they play a tighter defense or a more aggressive defense. Kind of just seeing what they're gonna do. Will be interesting. So hopefully we can get into this around here. It looks like we are starting up, so we'll get back into it. Once again, thanks guys for jumping in tonight, spending your time watching the cast. We do have Mayhem spawning on the north side, which usually is a little bit easier to attack in my opinion on this OBJ, because once you get there, and it's not too hard. But we'll see how Grimtide defends it. Oaks taking out Spooks, and Jigsaw taking out Jerp. It's already a 5-3 in Mayhem's favor. Oh my god. 2 deaths on Center Street already. Wow. With just 4 bullets missed too. And Crusader does take out Oaks though, so our sniper over there using a bolty. It's interesting gun choice, but I mean, if it works, it works.
I killed one.
So Ghost taking out Wicked. There's 2 left. Just got Mystery and Crusader up.
see how many times I can peek objective before I die. That sounds like great fun.
Mayhem could secure a 4-1 on this map if they just take it slow, and if you take out Mystery, it's pretty much over. The Crusader sniping. Don't know what he can do with a bolt close range. Who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us. Or I'll just pick up Mysteries again, which would be the smart decision. But who knows? Mystery's still outside here. Just looking at that. He doesn't have great coverage of south. If they did just come out around south and up these stairs, they'd be fine. So Crusader running into OBJ. Gonna cover that. He won't be able to grab any guns though, because all his teammates are dead. Jigsaw just ran right past Mystery. Wow. Gets taken out by James. Just one left. All up to Crusader. Crusader throws his sniper away. Running pistol only. And James takes him out. Mayhem wins.
That was the last anyway, wasn't it?
Wow. Great job from Mayhem. Clutching it up. Winning 4-1 on the last two maps after a rough first map. But man, that was impressive. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks to Grimtide and Mayhem for doing this match and letting me cast it, getting some more casting experience in. Thanks to Chimmy and Minion for jumping in, giving tips. Hopefully the game audio's fixed, and hopefully I can figure out that really bright issue for next scrim. But appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you later.